Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing our Week 14 NFL predictions. This season has gone by fast. We're already at Week 14. Last week I went 9-4, so not a bad week. The Chiefs sold me, the Steelers sold me. I could have done a lot better, is what I'm saying. But this one should be an exciting week. I don't know why this is. Put this on the conference real quick. But it should be an exciting week. It also should be a week that I should get a lot more right. But obviously, you know the thumbnail of the video. Where is the game so I could find it? Yes, Eagles, Cowboys. That'll be a huge game. But yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And let's jump right into it with Thursday Night Football. Patriots at Steelers. Come on, Steelers. Mike Tomlin is notoriously known for bouncing back from bad games as a head coach. Just got destroyed by the Cardinals, which is unprecedented. So, little bounce back. This offense should be terrible this game, but I'll have the Steelers win this game. I'll say 16-6. Yeah, I don't see the Steelers losing against the Patriots. Next up we have is the Jaguars at the Cleveland Browns. Trevor Lawrence, high ankle sprain, will not be in this game. And Deshaun Watson, we already know, is out for the season. So, I've been leaning back and forth on this one. Two backup quarterbacks. I think at the end of the day, Joe Flacco will get it done for the Jaguars. Again, not a great offensive day, but I'll have the Browns winning this one. I'll say 17-13. Should be a close game just because these two teams are good teams without their starting quarterback, but I think at the end of the day, the Browns defense should be able to get it done against, is it CJ Beathard? I have no idea who the starting quarterback is. Looks like it will be CJ Beathard. I'll have this Browns take this one. Next up we have the CJ Stroud. I already clicked it, but yes, CJ Stroud traveling to New York to face the Jets. It should be an exciting game, at least for, I'm from New York, so hypothetically, if I was a Jets fan, this would be an exciting game. But there's just no scenario in this world. The Jets have beat the Eagles, so there's that, but I just don't see the Texans losing at all. I'll have the Texans win this game 24-14. Zach Wilson back starting really shouldn't mean anything. Texans win. Next game we have is the Colts at the Bengals. And this is a tough one just because the Bengals looked good against the Jaguars on Monday night. Again, the Jaguars defense is not amazing, but, Jake Browning looks good. He's not a bad quarterback. Again, back and forth. I'm going to go Bengals here. Just by a little bit, though. That also brings them to right or they're about to make the playoffs at 8. But I'll have the Bengals win this one 24-23. What would be crazy if I predicted a tie, which almost happened to the Bengals on Monday. Yeah, but I'm not going to go tie. I'll have Bengals win this one 24-23. Game-winning kick from Evan McPherson. Again, we're kind of getting robbed from these cool matchups. Anthony Richardson versus Joe Burrow. Trevor Lawrence versus, obviously, Deshaun Watson. But it shouldn't be a bad game, though. Next up we have is the Bills at the Chiefs. I almost made this one my thumbnail, but I think that Cowboys game will be a lot bigger. I'm going to go Bills, though. Yep, I'm going to have the Chiefs dropping to 8-5, which sounds crazy, but they just have not looked good the last couple of weeks. At Kansas City, you know what? I'm changing. I'm going Chiefs. This should be an amazing game. I'm going to have the Chiefs. You know what? Game of the week. Bills at Chiefs. I'm going to have the Chiefs taking it, though. I'll have the Chiefs winning this one 31-30. I could see game-winning touchdown in this one. Honestly, might as well. I'll put this one into overtime. I'll say this Chiefs win this one 336, but 36-30. Game-winning touchdown. Who's going to catch it? It's going to be Patrick Mahomes to, I'm going to say Isaiah Pacheco. I'm going to say he runs an out of the backfield and catches it and runs it in. It's going to be like a 7-yard touchdown. Just a little prediction there, but I have Chiefs 36-30. This one can go either way, though. The Bills have looked good over the last couple of weeks. But I'm going to have the Chiefs bouncing back at Arrowhead as well, so should be big. Next up we have is the Broncos at the Chargers. don't know when Brandon Staley's going to get fired, but the fact that he hasn't got fired yet is crazy. He just scored 6 points with Justin Herbert as his starting quarterback. I mean, Quentin Johnson is also terrible, but at the end of the day, are you serious? Only 6 points? I mean, I basically could say this one is a tie, but I mean, that'd kind of be. I don't think I'll predict a tie. I'll say Broncos barely. I'm gonna go Broncos win 20-17. Yeah, this is a complete shot in the dark because I think this is another game that can go either way, so it might mess up my predictions. Same thing with Bills Chiefs, and I guess Colts Bengals, and I guess Jaguars Browns. A lot of close ones, but barely. I'll go Russell Wilson and Sean Payton to get it done. Next we have is, okay, you have Titans, we have Dolphins. Let's get this one over with. Dolphins win this one 45-21. This should be an absolute blowout. I'll be a little more respectful. I'll say 42-21. Is this my blowout of the week? Let me recheck real quick. I'm going to say yes, this is going to be my blowout of the week. Dolphins win 42-21. Next up we have Rams. Okay, Rams Ravens. Make this one quick. I'll go Ravens in this one to win this one 27-16. I just don't see the Ravens losing this game. Like, impossible is a stretch, but I think this Ravens team is a top 4 team at worst in the league. I have them top 3, but top 4 at worst, the Ravens. An amazing team though. Next up we have, or I guess yes, amazing team. I don't see them losing. Vikings at Raiders. I'll go with a little Josh Dobbs bounce back. I'll say the Vikings win this one, generate some offense. I'll have them winning it. I'll go 28-24. This one should be another game that can go either way, but it should be a close game. And the Vikings somehow are in a comfortable position at 7-6. Most likely a playoff team, I guess it's looking like, but I have Vikings in this one. Next up, we have Bucks at Falcons. I'm going to go Falcons in this one. Or I'm going to go Buccaneers in this one. I just think over the last couple of weeks, the Buccaneers have looked better than the Falcons. Falcons' offense is looking terrible. Terrible, horrific game to watch against the Jets. That might have been the worst game of the year. But there's still a game yet to come that's probably going to be worse. I'm going to go Buccaneers to win this one, though. You know, I'll say they win this one 25. I mean, it's two okay, not even okay, slightly below average teams. So I'll make it a wonky score. Buccaneers win 25-19. Next up we have is the Lions at the Bears. Last time these teams played, the Bears gave them a little bit of trouble. This time I'll say the Lions kind of bounced back a little bit. They didn't have a great game against the Saints, but I'll say they win this one 27. Yeah, I'll say they win this one 27-12. No touchdowns. You know, 1 touchdown, missed extra point, 2 field goals for the Bears. I'll have the Lions taking it. Next up is Panthers at Saints. I'll go with the Saints, but really at what cost? You know, we already have, I think, the 9th overall pick in the draft right now. I mean, we win, we get a worse pick. You know, we can't get a quarterback. We'll see whether or not Jaden Daniels, where he falls, but at what cost? Because I don't know if this team makes the playoffs. I'll say the Saints win this one, though. Another not an amazing game to watch, but 23-16. Saints get the win. I hate watching the Saints, bro. Next one is Seahawks at the 49ers. I think it'll be a little bit of a similar game to the one we saw on Thanksgiving where the 49ers destroyed the Seahawks. And now the 49ers are at home. Levi's Stadium? Is that what it's still called? I'm not sure. But I'll have the 49ers winning this one. Yeah, this one should be pretty bad. 49ers win 33-17. 33-17. I'll take the 49ers in this one. Next, we have the biggest game of the week. Not the game of the week. I'm going to give that to Bills at Chiefs. I assume that game's going to be done by Tony Romo and Jim Nantz, just because I feel like they do every single Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen game. I mean, they probably have. But this is overall, I think, the biggest game of the week because if the Cowboys win this game, they move up to the top 4 seed. They lead the division. And if the Eagles win this game, I think it's basically wraps for the Cowboys in terms of trying to win that division. But I'm going to go Cowboys here. Big Cowboys hater, huge Cowboys hater, but this team has looked amazing over the last couple of weeks. I mean, amazing might be a little bit of a stretch, but coming off of a slow, not amazing game from the Eagles, I don't think they're able to bounce back. Cowboys at AT&T Stadium, give me the Cowboys. Again, also the Cowboys have not lost at home yet this season, so that also should be something interesting. I'll say Cowboys win this one. I'll say 30-23. Not my game of the week, but it should be an amazing game. Cowboys win. They got robbed last time these two teams played, so I guess a little bit of redemption for them. And last but not least, we have sort of a boring, who cares who wins game. I guess I'll go Packers. Okay, I was going to say, the Giants and the Jets both play at home, but the Giants will be on Monday, so it'll be different. But I'll say Packers win this game. Again, this should be a very boring game, but I think they'll get the win 23-13. The Jordan Love saga continues, and those are my predictions. Not overly confident about this week, but at the end of the day, it should be a fun week of football, especially with the Cowboys, Eagles, and Bills, Titans, or Bills Chiefs. Should be exciting. So here are my end of week standings. I'm going to have the Dolphins at 1, Ravens at 2, Chiefs at 3, Jags at 4, Texans at 5, right behind the Jags, Steelers at 6, Browns at 7. We have the Colts at 8, Broncos at 9, Bengals at 10, Bills at 11, Chargers at 12, Raiders at 13, Jets 14, Titans 15, and last, Patriots at 16. Over in the NFC side of things, we have 49ers 1, jumping up to 1. Lions 2, we have, I think they're also jump up to 2 technically. Cowboys 3, they get into the mix of things. Buccaneers 4, doesn't matter really. We have Eagles 5, Vikings 6, Packers 7, Vikings have the head-to-head over them. We have Rams 8, Seahawks 9, Falcons 10, Saints 11, Giants 12, 13 is the Bears, 14 we have the Commanders, 15 is the Cardinals, and the worst team in the league, the Panthers, at 16. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed these predictions, and see you next time. Peace.